Okay, we will probably do this little bit at the casino, and then I will call it a day. You're very excited for next time? Ooh. Something spicy is going to happen. Also, I did not think Mayor Bixen had like a cell phone equivalent. I thought he only had like an Orbital home phone. Oh, you came. Praise be to Idios. Harry, I think a fight is about to break out. Where's Gantz right now? Might have called from the casino phone. That's valid. Yes. He's in the middle of a private match in the back room. We don't have time to waste. Gantz could blow at any second. But I thought Gantz was the one provoking his opponent. It would be Lecter. Eat this, punk. Those cards are so pretty. I want this deck of cards. I think I'll go online and see if I can buy this deck of cards later. 9, 10, Jack, Queen, and King. A straight flush of diamonds, baby. Try to beat this hand. You can't. You're kidding me? Wasn't expecting you to pull out a hand that strong on our last round. This is my true talent. You tied one too many games using those tricky hands of yours, but that's coming to an end. You've lost now, so show me your hand already. What are you talking about? I never said anything about losing. Lecter isn't capable of losing. Lecter is an amazing being, who I honestly hope is the final boss of this game, because life would be fulfilling if he was. But I just want more Lecter. Are you kidding me? The only way you'd be able to beat me is with a royal flush. There's no way you could have. And that's where you're wrong, pal. A 5 of a kind? And with aces, no less. I can't believe what I've seen today. It depends on the game whether a royal flush or a 5 of a kind is the highest possible hand. But either way, it's clear this hand of mine takes the straight flush of yours and flushes it straight down the drain. You. Don't screw with me. You cheat. Drake, you're his accomplice, aren't you? Well, screw you too. I assure you, I am nothing of the sort. I swear upon Idios' name. And during my careful observation of the match, I saw nothing that suggests Mr. Arundel, Arundel, whatever, was cheating. One day I'll decide how I want to say his name. Can it? How the heck am I supposed to buy that crap? He's very clearly lifting him up off the ground, but his hands are at his sides, so he's just making him levitate with his mind. I've got luck and intuition on my side. I'm supposed to be unstoppable. There's no way I can lose to this jerk. Sir, please calm down. He's right, you gotta relax, man. Poker's just a game of luck after all. All this means, pal, is that your luck has run out. Did you just throw Drake? I like him. I refuse to believe this crap. Gambling should be a piece of cake after using that stuff. Oh, so you are taking drugs. Oh no. There's no way I could lose. Let go of me, let go of me. You have to calm down, Gantz. What's with his insane strength? Can't stop this madness. Well, if it isn't my favorite pals. He seems very dramatic. He really does. And Lecter's just like, this is just a normal Tuesday. How's it hanging? I don't really think this is the time, Lecter. I love Lecter. How can one man be so suspicious? I am almost impressed. You should be impressed. Lecter is a very impressive individual. Well, this guy's quite the character. An acquaintance of yours? He's my besto friendo, I've decided. Sorta? Not like we know squat about him, though. Whoa, hold the phone. A five of a kind versus a street flush? What the heck even happened here? It's his side eye for me. It was a real nail-biter, Randy. I was on the verge of losing. The shirt off my back. I can barely keep up with this. At least we were able to neutralize the threat before anyone was hurt. Let go! I can't lose. Someone needs to just hit this man over the top of the head so he can shut up and, like, take a nap. He seems like he needs a nap. And some time in jail. After further protest and shouting, Gantz became overwhelmingly exhausted and passed out. That's fine, I guess. Due to his condition, the special support section decided to carry him to his hotel room. Oh, Lecter didn't come with us? Oh, goddess. How could such a thing have happened? He may not be the hardest worker, but he was always a kind man. There's not a soul in Mines who dislikes him. Mayor Bixen, I don't know what to say. For a nice guy, he sure was pretty violent for a sec there. Heck, I wasn't expecting it'd take both me and Lloyd to hold him down. I couldn't believe how ridiculously strong he was. Listen, guys, this is just the old reporter's intuition talking, but you think this guy could have been on some kind of drug? You know, the real serious kind. Yes, I do. He even, like, blatantly said he took something. Pardon me? Drugs? You serious? Judging by their silence, I think Lloyd and Tio seem to agree with me. Agree is a strong word. I don't know what... I don't want to say anything without proof. But it's not outside the realm of possibility. That's preposterous. Gantz on drugs? I refuse to believe it. Did you not see him just now? Do you have another explanation for his outburst? He's just an ordinary down-to-earth miner. There's no way he'd ever use such... Sorry, sir, but hasn't it been almost half a month since he arrived in Crossbell City? Keep in mind that he earned quite a bit of Mira during his stay, too. Can you say for certain that he couldn't have taken advantage of that wealth? I won't stand for this slander. You mentioned that you're a Crossbell Times journalist, correct? Know that if you write some libel piece based on pure speculation, I will lead Mines and its people in protest. Pull your heels. I wasn't planning on writing an article on this anyway. Would you do us a favor, Mayor Bixen? I'd like to go through Gantz's personal belongings, if that's all right with you. You too? A2, Lloyd, A2. I don't intend to imply anything, sir, but there are too many coincidences piling up here. His sudden violence, that inhuman strength, the complete change in personality, all of these aspects are eerily similar to past cases. And if Gantz's case In Gantz's case, we also saw an absurd development in his gambling skills. And because he took some stimulants to boost his perception or something. That explained that freakish intuition of his. If his perception was cranked up to inhuman levels, he'd have no trouble reading people. It is entirely possible. I can only speculate that if I were to gamble, I would have an unfair advantage over others as well. Sorry, Tiotot. You know I didn't mean it like that. I'm aware. Do not worry. Mayor Bixen, I understand you wish to keep Mr. Gantz's reputation intact. However, please envision the scenario where he is, in fact, consuming drugs. If the situation were to remain unhandled, it could pose a threat to himself and others. That may be, but I could think of a bunch of possible side effects that might crop up. Same here. And that's exactly what we need to be scared of. Very well. I fear I may not have thought things through well enough. Go ahead, Lloyd. Thank you, sir. Lloyd carefully examined Gantz's pockets, making sure not to wake him up in the process. This is what I was afraid of. Blue pills. Those are some very oddly shaped pills. They look more like gems than pills. Goddess, no. So he really had some after all. Pretty shade of blue. What the heck is it? Randy's not wrong. It is, in fact, a very pretty shade of blue. Reminiscent to lapis. We can't rule out the possibility that it's harmless medicine yet. Maybe he has some kind of chronic disease we don't know about. Did he ever mention anything like that, sir? Not that I'm aware of. No, I cannot say for sure, though. Interesting. Would you mind if we hung on to these pills for now? Please do. The chronic disease of being a jerk. Can you imagine if this man really did have a chronic disease and this was his medication that like keeps him alive and we're just taking them with us? The man could die. But listen, I beg you, do not spread this around for Gantz's sake. Of course, sir. We'll make sure to take his reputation into consideration. But we're budget bracers, it's okay. Okay. For the people and all that. Also, could we leave him with you? Yes, I'll take care of him. How are you going to handle this roided up monstrosity? I'll try to speak with him once he wakes up. Thanks, we appreciate it. Good luck to you, Mayor. Good luck. Try not to get strangled. So, now we have suspicions of an illegal drug circulating throughout Crossbell. Definitely didn't see that one coming. Really? I would have thought the Mafia was big into the drug trade. The contrary, actually. Illegal drugs hardly ever show up in Crossbell. Drugs are messy business, you know. One misstep and they'll spread to neighboring countries like the plague. Honestly, for some reason, the Mafia here, as obnoxious as it is, has, like, standards. They don't mess with human trafficking. They don't mess with drugs. They just want to make money and deal in arms. Standards. I've heard the 1st Division monitors them closely thanks to pressure from Erebonia and Calvard. You would say that's mostly because of the bracers, though. You know, that's also a fair point. That would be a good excuse for Arios to just go kill them all. So I guess Rivache is smart enough to read the room on that one. Oh, I had no idea. Yeah, they made sure to cover that back at the police academy. Still, something about these pills. I've never seen pills like this before. The color certainly is pretty, but... Yeah, they're pretty, sure. But they're also suspicious. Tio, do you recognize them? No, I'm sorry. I think it was just my imagination. More importantly, what do you plan to do with the pills? Obviously, we should go to St. Ursula and ask that drug doctor guy that we are friends with to look at them. Good question. I'm thinking this case is too much for us to handle alone. For now, let's go talk with the chief. Yes, he may know what to do. While we're at it, we should give our report on the Heiyu raid. We got mafias going to war with each other and maybe some illegal drugs now, too. Chio is triple dotting excessively this episode. She really is. She really is. She knows something. But I mean, understandable. Her past is not the most pleasant. You can bet on it. You know, it's only been about 4 months since we first met, but you guys have grown a lot since then. Really brings a tear to my eye. Grace? Where is all this coming from? Are you dying? Is that what this is? Flattery won't get you any more information from us. No, I'm serious. I've got some pretty high hopes for you guys now. Almost as high as the ones I had for your brother, Lloyd. Speaking of Guy, I never got a straight answer out of you. Did you know my brother? Oh yeah. Back when I was still a newbie at the CNS, he helped me out more times than I can count. Sometimes I think that even though he's not with us anymore and his case has gone cold, at least there was a team built at the CPD to carry on his will. What? What do you mean, Grace? Oopsie. Sergey might get angry at me if I say too much. Anyway, I've got an event to cover, so I'm going to have to head out. Oh, and I won't write any articles about the drug stuff, as tempting as it is. Bye-bye, everyone. What event are you covering? Where does she get off dangling info like that in front of us and then just walking away? Another addition to the pile of things we have to think about. So it seems. I mean, why would she even bring up Sergey if she wasn't heavily implying that our group is Guy's legacy? Are you concerned about what she told us, Lloyd? Oh, well... Even if it does have to do with Guy, I don't really have time to think about it right now. The Heiyu raid, Rivache's current situation, and now these blue pills. We have a lot on our plate. For now, let's put aside what Grace told us and ask the chief how we should proceed. Understood. Hopefully, he has some idea for us. Alrighty then, let's head home. Okay, perfect timing. We are going to save and call it quits today. Even one of the side quests next time will be very interesting. That's exciting. I love side quests. Anyway, that is going to be it for today. I think today's Saturday? I don't know. I'm pretty sure we'll be doing more of this game on Tuesday, if everything goes as planned. If not, I will post an update on Twitter. It is Saturday. That's good. Then Tuesday. Should be Tuesday. But thank you for coming and have a good day. Bye.